In this video, we will discuss the operation and major components of the Teledyne Monitor Labs UltraFlow 150, the ultrasonic stack flow measurement system. The standard UF-150 system consists of the following pieces of equipment: Transducer Interface enclosure, or tie box, Purge nozzle assembly, transducer, protective purge air system, and the enhanced remote panel, or ERP. As shown in the UltraFlow 150 installation drawings, most of the equipment is located on the stack. The ERP is typically located in the plant control room or the sim shelter. Before we dive into each component, let's discuss the theory of operation. The UF-150 works on the time of flight theory. Refer to Chapter 4 in your manual for a more in-depth description, but simply put, it measures the transit times of the ultrasonic tone bursts through the gas stream to determine the flow velocity, temperature, and volume. Each tie uses two transducers placed on opposite sides of the stack or duct. These transducers are located diagonally across from each other and act as a transmitter and receiver for the ultrasonic waves. The time for the burst to cross the path decreases when traveling with the stream and increases when traveling against it. Now let's talk about each component of the UF-150. We'll start with the Transducer Interface enclosure assembly, or tie box. The tie box contains the electronics that control the transmit and receive signals from the transducers. This includes the preamp board, analog board with barometric pressure sensor, external interface board, power supply, and the local user interface. The data is then transmitted to the enhanced remote panel, or ERP.
Next, the purge nozzle assemblies located on opposite sides of the stack or duct. Each house an ultrasonic transducer and is designed to provide the protective purge air around the transducer to prevent contamination from the effluent gas stream.
The purge nozzles are constructed using Teflon, stainless steel, and other corrosion-resistant materials to provide a long service life. The actual transducer element is housed in a transducer housing subassembly and is located near the end of the purge nozzle nosepiece. The stack geometry, wall thickness, and mounting details determine the length of the purge nozzle assemblies. A quick disconnect latching mechanism secures the assembly to the threaded rods. Connections are made by BNC connector to both transducers by coax cable. For stacks with an annulus or thick outer wall that must be bridged by the UltraFlow 150 purge nozzle assemblies, TML offers the link rod option. This option is required for all units where the purge nozzle assembly would exceed 72 inches. The link rod assembly consists of transducer housing with skids to center it in the port, and a series of short rods that connect or disconnect as the transducer housing is inserted or removed from the port. Along with stack geometry, effluent composition, and temperatures require that several different types of ultrasonic transducers be used. Refer to Appendix A in your manual to see what transducers are used in your particular monitor. The options include electrostatic transducer, long-range transducer, and extended long-range transducers. If using long-range or extended long-range transducers, a preamp board will also be required between the transducers and the tie box. Lastly, the Enhanced Remote Panel, or ERP, is a 19-inch rack-mount display and control unit. It features a touch-sensitive keypad, an LCD display, key lockout, serial and network communication node. The multi-I/O board has 8 relay outputs, 8 isolated digital inputs, and 4 individually isolated analog outputs. All of the ERP I/O are connected on the back panel with pluggable connectors.